Sure. So, to optimize your online presence is really to grow that engagement. So, numbers are one thing. We love a big audience. Everybody loves a big audience. They always talk about their numbers and all that sort of thing. But engagement is a much better indicator of the health of a person's audience. So on Instagram, how many likes, comments, shares, that sort of thing is really indicative of the health of somebody's social media audience or their email list. Opens, click through rate, like all those sorts of things are really indicative of good engagement. So that really helps things grow, especially as just on the back end, if you are an author and you have an email list and it has 100,000 people on it, that's great information. But in order to start converting that to bigger and bigger numbers, the engagement, the open rate, the click through rate is much more important and much more indicative of it. So if you have that quantity, that number, it will help you grow, but at a much slower pace. But if you have a great open rate and a great click-through rate, then more people are going to share those emails with their friends, and then they add themselves to the email list, and it really does grow a lot faster than you would think. The more engaging that your content is. So if you have a great subject line, it's going to get opened. And if the content is great, people are going to click on it and convert. So then they're going to share that with their friends and so on and so forth. And it really just builds so quickly. And then as far as just their general presence online, a website is great. It's a good opportunity to tell people who you are and to tell people about your current offerings and that sort of thing. And web traffic is really, really important. But the more important piece of it is the content that you have on your website. And it's exactly like I was talking about with social media. The more organic and real you can be on your website and the less overtly promotional you are, the better engagement you're going to have and the more it's going to grow, and that traffic is going to grow. So I like to encourage a lot of authors to do blog posts and that sort of thing. You would think that that's a little bit passe at this point, a little old-fashioned, but it really does help people grow their online presence and expand their reach on their websites. And then you can just reshare that content on social media or in your email list or on a podcast or, whatever. And then before you know it, that one piece of content that you've created has really expanded your reach and optimized your online presence.